Hi guys, today I'm going to do my BOOKTUBE-A-THON wrap up and my August TBR. This is a bit late because as you can see I've moved into my new house, which is why the lighting's a bit funny. I really love it so far. It's sad to not be filming with Laura, but I loved her BOOKTUBE-A-THON and her August wrap up as well, so it's lovely to watch all her videos. I didn't read that much in BOOKTUBE-A-THON, it's actually quite a fail, but the books that I did read I did really enjoy. The first one was One Silver Summer by Rachel Hickman, and it was all about like a love story. A girl moves to Cornwall after her mum sadly passes away, and she meets a boy who loves to ride horses, but the catch is that he's like the Prince of England, and it's just so gorgeous and so well written. I loved the love story about the horses, and it was just such a whirlwind. I didn't expect it to be anywhere near as good as it was. It was a cheesy romance, so if you're not really into that sort of thing, don't really go for it. But it was a lot more mature than some that I've read, but I gave it about 3.5 out of 5 stars, and I would recommend it to horse lovers in particular. The next book I went on to was Released by Patrick Ness, which I've started to deteriorate in my likeness to it the more after I've read it, which I do for quite a few books, but this one was okay. It was just nothing that I hadn't read before. It was enjoyable. I liked reading from a different perspective. It's about a guy called Adam, and he's gay, and his parents are really religious and they really don't like it, but his older brother has got into even more trouble than him because he's got a girl pregnant. So they're all just in trouble with their parents basically for things that aren't necessarily things to be ashamed of, and it's all about how they deal with that sort of thing. But there was just a part of this book that I just did not enjoy at all. It tried to be metaphorical and tried to tell a story like animals, which I personally would have loved if I'd have heard someone tell me about it, but the way it was done, I just did not have a clue what it was trying to do. I didn't have a clue what it was about, and I just did not get it at all. I've been looking out for reviews of this that explain the italics parts of the story really well, because I thought if they're in detail and I read it I might enjoy it, because I love like English literature, like picking apart what the story means, but honestly I just don't understand what it was trying to get at. So I gave this 3.5 out of 5 stars as well. And then during my packing to move house, my boyfriend actually packed all of my BOOKTUBE-A-THON TBR, so I wasn't able to actually read any more that I'd actually put on there. So I decided to pick up Oh As You Can See by Carrie Hope Fletcher. I've took the dust jacket off, but look how gorgeous it is, and Cherry's so beautiful. I just wanted to read this book so much. I started it before BOOKTUBE-A-THON, but with all my busyness I didn't finish it. But I loved this. The first 150 pages was so just beautiful and magical, and I love the premise of this. It's basically about a girl called Cherry, and she can see people's negative feelings, and that she calls them medlums, and they're like little monsters that follow people around. But then tragedy hits, and she opens her own bakery where she cooks food and puts her magic in them and makes people feel great. And I just love Cherry as a protagonist. But then it's all gone a bit mad since picking this back up for BOOKTUBE-A-THON. I still haven't actually finished it because of this madness. I don't feel attached to her best friend. I feel attached to the love interest Chase quite a lot at the minute, but the love interest I can't even remember. But her friend I can't even remember the name of, and I'm not even sure why he was there. It was like he was there to get her to the love interest, but I didn't really enjoy that aspect of the story. And also the baddies in this are just so evil. It feels just really cartoony. I know Carrie loves that sort of thing, and I'm so proud of like writing what she likes, but I just hate like evil characters that have no alluring features. I like my baddies to have some sort of like redemption that doesn't make me love them still, but still makes me go, oh, but actually kind of like them a bit. But I do really want to see where this is going. She's got into a bit of a catch-22, so I don't know how she's going to get out of it, but I love Cherry. She's great. And I'll update you how I get on with this at the end of August, because obviously it's on my August TBR. So moving on to our TBR, because that is unfortunately it for BOOKTUBE-A-THON. I read TwoPaperGirls Volume 1, because in August I want to read Volume 2 and 3 of Paper Girls, because it's all about these 4 girls who are paper girls and they're out on their rounds, and then there's time travel and monsters and aliens, and it's very strange, but I'm really enjoying it. I love the covers, I love the badassery, I love how it's only for my characters at this point in time, and my boyfriend bought me this volume because he's very kind, and it's got a baby on it, so who knows what's going to go on there. But yeah, this is a graphic novel series I really want to keep up with, so I'll let you know how I find these. And I thought after that, what I really fancy just to get me out of my reading slump is just something quick, funny, that takes me back to like my teenage girlhood, I think. To just make me feel just like I've got everything in the bag and everything's not so serious and adulty at the minute. And that is going to be Holly Bourne and My Normal Year. I've heard so many good things about this book and this series. I don't know. But Holly Bourne, love her. I read a book by her and I can't remember what it's called. Laura will tell me because she'll remember everything I read, but I don't remember it for the life of me. It was about two people that fall in love but they can't be together because their love is so strong it like actually causes natural disasters. And it sounds awful, but it was one of the best books. I loved it so much. So I expect the exact same from this, if I'm honest, and I just can't wait to read it, get involved in it, whiz through it, and just be all like into my reading again for August. It was something that's reappearing from my BOOKTUBE-A-THON TBR, the archive of V.E. Schwab, because I picked up Vicious and I put Vicious on my August TBR, but want to read V.E. Schwab's young adult stories. Like I want to read this and finish our Dark Duet series before I move on to adult books, because obviously I'm an adult, so I don't want to be like, oh, adult books are so like adulty, great word, and then come back to the YA and be a little bit just like wanting that more maturity. So I'm going to read this first and hopefully love it, and that's all I've really got planned for August. So these are the books that I would like to read in August. September's going to be the better one though because I'm going on holiday and I read a lot on holiday. But yeah, looking forward to see you all on the next video, guys. Bye!